Hi everybody, it's Sunday night. It's been a really interesting day. My day started today. I was going to have Chris Mullen, head coach of St. John's basketball, come over and try his first experience using blood flow modification using Kaatsu. This is what I've been using now for about 7 or 8 months. I'm a certified specialist. Spent time with Dr. Sato, who is the original creator of this. Started doing this in 1966 in Japan. Has a ton of research, case studies. He did a symposium internationally, the first one ever out of Japan at Harvard this past summer, which I attended. So I've really been studying this. Got some units to the New York Jets. I'm just speaking from the heart, everybody. And the New York Jets just purchased their first Kaatsu units from both a strength and conditioning perspective and also in the rehab sports medicine perspective as well. So I've been using Kaatsu, K-A-T-S-U. I don't work for Kaatsu. I'm just a certified educator in blood flow modification. The Outside the Lines episode was about blood flow restriction. People use the term occlusion. I will post that about restriction, but that is not what we use. We use modification, okay? So this is a very safe and effective. I'm also going to post a picture from my father, who's 73 years old, and he's going to speak from his heart about how it's helping him. I'm also going to post a picture of using it with my 6-year-old son, who had an ankle injury with a little bicycle accident. We helped him recover using the Kaatsu. So this is very safe. That was my biggest concern coming in, was the safety. And I'm sure it's a lot of people out there. It was mentioned in the Outside the Lines episode this morning, and I'm sure it's going to air again, about the safety and the fear. Dwight Howard talked about the fear that people can have, and that you got to think past the fear. You can't have the fear. If you're highly educated, you train how to use this, you're using the special devices and not using ace wraps or rubber bands, the floss you can buy on Amazon, but using something like this and being trained in how to use it. This is how you use it. This is the machines. This is called the Master. This is the Nano Travel. I use this on the airplanes. Again, this is called Kaatsu. This is the bag that you get for your bands. We have bands here. These are for the upper body. Very researched in Japan with Dr. Sato on the thickness of the band. Okay, I use this on my 6-year-old's leg. So it's kind of relative to size, but this is the upper body bands here, okay? And you set a base wrap pressure with the band around here where you start, and then you have an optimal pressure that you work up to, just like a person working out. You start with light weight, and then you progress the weight as adaptation occurs, all right? Blood flow modification really improves the elasticity and building capillaries in the human body. Just to put it short here, I'm trying to keep this video very short. These are the leg bands, okay? These wrap around the legs, and you hook up the machines to this tube. It's pneumatic, there's air pressure goes into, and you know the base and the optimal pressure. I know for each client where they start at, where there's optimal. We check capillary refill, which is very important too, response time, and that varies depending on the individual that you're working with. And the amazing thing, this is the thing that's been hard, a long time professional strength and conditioning coach myself. I mean, look at the equipment around in my place. It's been hard to wrap my head around, and Dr. Sato, I actually met him. He's close to 70 years old, and you should see his body. Looks amazing. He lifts no more than 5 pounds. 5 pounds of weight. Little tubing I used to make fun of with my strength coaches. We used to make fun of this tubing, you know, used in the training room. How can you use this in the strength room? This little tubing. So what you're getting is you're getting the elasticity, the improvement in elasticity capillaries, and you're getting a tremendous release of natural human growth hormone during the workout and post-workout. A tremendous release of it from your pituitary gland. Improvements in testosterone. Nitric oxide gets released to help dilate the blood vessels. So you can research a lot of this. I'm just trying to put it in a nutshell, but Kaatsu is what I'm going with, and it's the original for blood flow modification, not restriction. So if you're interested, Google Kaatsu, mention my name to those guys. You can get a great discount. Just mention my name, I'm even offering training to people that get on board with Kaatsu. My wife's trying to say something here to me.
Barry Heyden.
Barry Heyden, the bearmethod.com. I'm not selling this. I'm not selling it. I'm just a believer in it, truly a believer. Just like I was a believer in the Ultra G when it first came out, and everyone's adopted that now. But I need to get the message out that I got on board early with this, and I'm seeing it's very high effective. I use it on myself for the first 3 months before I even spoke about it to anyone. I used it on myself to play with it and experiment around with it. So I'm on board with Kaatsu, using it to train with my clients, and I know it's going to spread like wildfire. So I needed to get this message out to you. Thank you.